I can't go on with the competition. Pushed as far as I could.
Selma Blair is hanging up her dancing shoes. The actress revealed in a heartbreaking moment on Monday's Dancing with the Stars that she would have to bow out of the competition because of her multiple sclerosis. But she wanted to give us one last dance to remember her by. It was a bittersweet episode. Everyone was crying. I was crying. So let's dive into it. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Selma's been very open about her health since being diagnosed with MS in 2018, and despite wanting to push through during this competition, her doctors told her ahead of this week's episodes that recent tests showed intensive bone trauma and inflammation among rips and tears. It was just unsustainable. Before bowing out, Selma wanted to perform one last time with her partner Sasha, and their waltz to What the World Needs Now was such an emotional moment for everyone. And you could see how special it was too for Selma when the judges all gave her perfect 10s. I mean, it was a beautiful send-off for a sad situation. Oof, who is cutting onions? I mean, tears. Let's move on to the rest of the dances this week. The theme was Most Memorable Year. First up, we had Trevor, Donovan, and Emma, who narrowly escaped going home last week. They picked 2009, the year Trevor's acting dreams were realized, and performed a jazz dance to Viva La Vida, his best yet according to judges, 32 out of 40. Shangela and 𝐒𝐿 were up next, representing the year Shanji broke her leg, 2013, with a foxtrot to Roar. Another emotional moment for the night, Shangela cried into her mom's arms after the powerful routine, and the judges gave her a 32 out of 40. Jessie, James Decker, and Alan hit the dance floor then, taking it back to the year Jessie became a mom in 2014. Tangoing to her own song, Blue Jeans, Jessie and Alan got only a 29 out of 40, but judges thought it was a little shaky. Gabby, Wendy, and Val rewound the clock to 2020 during their performance. They paid tribute to healthcare workers as they looked back on the Bachelorette's time as an ICU nurse with a foxtrot to If the World Should Ever Stop. This was such a graceful and gorgeous dance. The judges gave her a 36 out of 40 for the week. Joseph, Baena, and Daniela were up next, and they picked 2022, this year, the year Joseph decided he needed to listen to himself more. His rumba to My Way was called his best dance of the season and earned him a 34 out of 40. Daniel, Durant, and Britt flashed back to 2019, the year he began filming Coda, with a contemporary dance to Both Sides Now. It featured both ASL and a very cool lift. Now, it paid off with Daniel's first 9s of a season and a 34 out of 40. Great work. Jordan, Sparks, and Brandon then brought us back to the year she met her husband in 2017 with a steamy salsa to Let's Get Married. But the judges thought it was under-rehearsed. Ouch. She still got a 33 out of 40 though. Charli D'Amelio and Mark also chose 2022 as their year because it's the year Charli finally felt like her anxiety is under control. Their contemporary dance to When the Party's Over was heart-wrenchingly powerful as the TikToker portrayed her anxiety, and it earned her her first 10s of the season for a score of 39 out of 40. Wow. Vinny Guadagnino and Coco then took us back to Jersey's in 2009 when Jersey Shore premiered, fist-pumping to a jazz dance to Levels. It was so much fun to watch, it earned Vinny a 32 out of 40. Good work. Heidi Demilio and Artem followed up with a trip to 1997, the year she moved to New York to become a model and met her husband. They performed a rumba to Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, and the performance was great, but the judges wanted a little bit more emotion, a 36 out of 40. Now finally, we had Wayne, Brady, and Whitney closing out the night with a tribute to 2003, the year that Wayne became a dad. They danced a stunning foxtrot to Beautiful, and Wayne got his first 10 of a season for a 37 out of 40. Amazing. At the end of the night, there was no elimination because Selma went home on her own volition, so we'll have to tune in Tuesday when the show airs on Disney Plus to see who goes home next. Until then, like and subscribe on our channel, head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.